Hi, this is Wanda. I'm in front of 409 Stockton Street in town in Jamestown. Very pretty house. I love this. I hope you do too. So you have some picket fence here in the front and all the way down in the front. Flowers, lots of mature flowers growing. And you can see the yard is, if you don't have a really big dog that can jump this, or a really skinny dog that can crawl out, then it should be dog safe. You just want to make sure it's all shored up. Little piece over here that's kind of leaning, but that's not hard to fix. And they've got mature landscaping, you can see. And I'm going to see. Okay, here's the entrance. I parked over on the side. There's no driveway from this road, but there is from that road. So right there, I'm parked on Trinity Lane, taking immediate right into the property. And I know the dogs are barking over there. I have a feeling I'm going to listen for them. I have a feeling it's because I'm just hearing they're excited. But if they're like my dogs, once you get in and quiet, and it's quiet, and they start barking. Okay. This is coming a little latched out. There's nothing, by the way, there's nothing across the street from you. I don't know if it's not any of it, none of it is for sale. So I have no idea about building in the future. I just don't know. I would love to tell you, but I just don't know. Okay, so this house has 5 bedrooms and 1 bath, and I'm sure you could put on a second bath like we texted about. It has 11 rooms, 1.2 acres. It is, of course, site built, not manufactured. 1,500 square feet. There are no restrictions, so you can do anything you want with the property. It does have a fireplace. It was built, get this, well, I can't get it focused, but 1933. So you're going to have the charm of an older home with some of the maintenance issues that, go with that age of home. This is the front. You can see the gutters. With a metal roof, it's not required to have gutters here, but most people do. So you can see the gutter has pulled away a little bit. That could be fixed. Once you get under contract, I think I might have told you this, but once you get under contract, we ask for a home inspection within the first 15 days. And if it turns out really bad, something that, the owners can't fix, you can't have fixed very reasonably, and you just want to turn away and walk away from the house, we can do that. That is the period of time that you have to make a decision if you want to go forward. So I think it's a good system that we have. So here, I think, looks like live lily. Check it out. Maybe not. Oh, it's silk. Okay, it looks live. I thought it was live lily woven up in there. Lots of opportunities for gardening up in here. And then you have a beautiful, so you have a gorgeous shade tree in your front yard. It's got lots of hanging vines on it, things like that. It's very, very southern looking. Okay. All right, so in this, on this porch, you can walk up from the area where you would pull your car in, and you can walk through this little gate, and there is a gate there, and you walk straight up. These need replacing, and that's something, if you made an offer, you could ask. Let me double check something. Okay, it doesn't say, but I think, you should be able to ask for those things to be done, or, and I'm sure there'll be others, or take an amount off of your offer and take your house for less money, maybe $10,000 to $20,000 less money, depending on what we find. But that's one thing that you would want to have repaired as soon as possible. Okay, plenty of room for rocking chairs. Put a swinging. Sorry, I can't think of the word. A swinging bench. Okay. Realtor. I got the code, but I have to find the lockbox. Sometimes they hide them in the most interesting places. It's on this door down here, or the side door. This, I don't like this. This is a safety thing. But as I mentioned, you would get this fixed. Ask for it to be fixed. So you have a rock that is sitting here, pretty stable. But then you have a step down that's onto the wood, and it's kind of an uncomfortable step. Kind of wide. And let's see if there's a hot box over here or in the back door. Okay, your carrier unit. Got some rust on it, but that's not always a telltale sign of any problem. You do have natural gas in the house. There's the meter. I was trying to see if I could find that label where it tells when it was manufactured. I don't see that. We could find that out, probably from the owner. She had beautiful rose bushes here. I would love to buy this house. We have a little basement. This could also double, I think, as a storm shelter. We rarely get tornadoes in this area, but if we had a bad thunderstorm with straight line winds, that's going to do damage too. So you could certainly, everybody head down to the lower level. Okay, so here's the little back porch. Not big, but cozy. This kind of got a little water intrusion issue. I did tell you I would show you things that need to be fixed that I can see. So you have a little bit there. This needs to be pressure washed, cleaned up. That's not a big thing. Ah, here we go, lockbox. Looks like one. I must go here. Sorry. Clumsy here with the MLS sheet in here. There we go. Okay, it has an alarm, and they said that the alarm is okay.
Alarm off. Warning. Some of your devices are not responding. Some of your devices have low battery.
Okay, so in here, this is an old-fashioned kitchen. It has been updated, you can see, but it doesn't have it doesn't have expensive countertops, because in this price range, you're just not going to find that. It does have a dishwasher. Probably works fine. Could always get a newer one if you wanted. Under the sink, they've got some of that puffy stuff. So they may have had a little leaking or just an pocket of air that was coming up, and they closed it with that. So in your inspection, I'm just looking as a consumer, but as an home inspector, your guy would take a look at all that, make sure that it's solid and not going to have a problem. So you have a 2-bowl sink. You have another little, you could use this little cutting board here to the side. So you have counters, you have cabinets underneath, and then over here you have your dishwasher. Lots of cabinets and drawers. Okay, these are the traditional drawers. I wouldn't expect to find soft close drawers in a house built in 1933 and even remodeled. But your range is newer. Looks like they put something on there to keep from the stains from getting on the metal. That's good thinking. And then you have a glass top range. You have a refrigerator with water and ice in the door. Side by side, ice maker. I wish I had one. Mine is basic. Okay. There's plenty of room for food. A large microwave up here, and then cabinets up above, of course, for dishes and things like that. Plenty of light comes in. You've got 2 big lights over the sink. They made a backslash back here, but you could certainly do something with like the little tiles, the little glass tiles. Those would look really cute. And if you painted, in neutral, like a fashionable gray or something like that, you would get a more updated look. So in here, the hardest part of my job is finding the light switches. Okay, this lights this area. So you have a little built-in bench, which is, I think, very cute. And if you have an extra guest, put a chair at the end. Okay, your washer dryer over here. You see, I was going to look at what appliances came. The appliances that come with it are the dishwasher and the refrigerator. I don't know about the range, but I can check on that, and that's always a negotiable item. Okay, right here, like I said, I did tell you that it was going to be good, bad, and ugly. So I'll show you what's good, I'll show you what's bad, and right here, I feel a bad. This is where the floor kind of angles down. This is almost like it's kind of sinking down here. So the inspector would double check for structure underneath the house, a good subfloor, and especially the foundation. And there is a company called AFS in Knoxville, and they do excellent foundation work. So if it needs it, there are people that can do it. And buying a house at this price range, you would expect to have things like that. Okay. So when we take it right, you have these little accordion doors. You could take them off if you didn't want. You could put, barn doors that are really nice. You could put kind of saloon-style doors that open just to give it a little bit of privacy. Okay. I did mention that the hardest part is finding the light switches. So let's see if this turns on anything. Apparently not. Okay. Well, this is the kitchen. I'm sorry. This is the living room. So you can see, it's nice and big. It's kind of square instead of rectangular. This is your view of the room. You've got walls that you could put. Here's a really nice wood wall. You could mount a TV on here, you know, just let your imagination think about what you would like. Okay. Front door here, of course. And then you have your front porch. And here, you have one of the bedrooms. And this does have 5. And of course, if you don't need 5, make them into guest room, you know, use 2 or 3, depending on your needs. And have an office and a crafts room or music room or anything like that that you want to have. You could use an exercise room, put a treadmill and maybe some other equipment in here. So you have a brick fireplace that brings, you're going to have some heat because this is one of the walls of it, but you do have a brick fireplace that does heat the house. And that's on the other side. Okay, so not a huge bedroom, but it would work, especially for a child. Okay, and here you've got a wood-walled closet, and it's big. It's very deep. You could get lots of clothes on that rail. You could erect another rail here, or anything that you want to do, depending on what your needs are. And you know, this, you can put storage under that low part there. And this should be pretty much non-maintenance free. I'll probably just dust it every so often. Okay, you have 3 windows in this room, so plenty of outside light. See here. 2 more windows here. And this house does have central cooling and central heat. Yeah. So it's definitely been updated to modern needs. I'm going to catch all the downstairs first, and then we'll go upstairs. Okay, so this is a large bedroom. I would say 12 by 15 or 14 maybe. Sometimes they include the room sizes, but not always. It just depends on the realtor. Kind of rusty is something you'd want to replace. Shouldn't be hard. Right, these carpets, you know, you probably would want to take up the carpets, see what's under there, and if it's subfloor or not nice hardwood, then you could put a luxury vinyl plank on top of it, you know, making sure that it's, of course, level, and making it really a showcase. Because this house has the potential. It's already got the flowers and the curb appeal. Okay, here's another closet. I don't know if that's just a shadow or if that's a ghost. I'm just kidding. It's a little mark on the wall. Okay, so that is what, 2 bedrooms, I believe. Yeah, 2, so it should be 3 upstairs. Okay, so we're gonna go here. This does have an overhead beam. I don't know if you can see it, if you could see that. You just have to watch your head. If somebody's really tall, they're going to bang their head on that. I'm 5 feet, so it doesn't affect me. Okay, this has the original floors. That's unusual. You don't usually have, I don't know. This is kind of weird. It has the wider plank on most of the room, and then over here, oh, this is wide plank. It just doesn't match exactly with the other. You can see that this is a little darker, more like a walnut, and that could be oak or some red oak, something like that. I'm not sure. They have put, of course, the safety railings so that no one falls down. Okay, here is a bedroom. Nice size. Huge bedroom. Probably, I would guess 15 by 14 or 15 by 15. A really nice size bedroom. Now this, being built in 1933, you're gonna have some creaks and cracks, stuff like that in the floor, because that was, what was kind of expected back then. But you could have, obviously when you have it inspected, if there's anything more than just normal creaks and things like that, then you could ask for those things to be fixed or ask for a reduction in price. So 2 things you can do. I'll guide you through that if you choose to make an offer. Okay, so nice big room. In here, it has a huge closet. Okay, oh, here it is. Okay, so kind of bright. Could use a bulb around it. I mean, a light fixture around it to soften it a little bit. But you have plenty of room in the closet. You could make, you could put different poles if you wanted. That would be your option. But this is nice and big. Okay, you have 2 windows letting in letting in the light and the air. And you can see some of the flowers over here. Pretty few. Another window with a view. Okay. And like I said, an older house, you wouldn't expect to have everything perfect. Somebody would have to come in and totally not only renovate, but refurbish and fix everything. So that's a little rare unless you're going to pay, $800,000 or $900,000 for somebody to come in and do that. And that's the kind of house you can find that. And I've sold one like that. Totally renovated inside and out from the studs and the flooring and everything. So it's really pretty. Okay, another little creek. You have a kind of long, narrow bedroom. This could fit maybe 2 twins or a double for sure, maybe a queen. Not sure about the queen, but I think you could definitely do a double in here. So in here you have a big closet, a large closet. You put racks however you need it. And the walls are what they were doing in the 30s. They were doing wood walls. So it's pretty. You could do something else with the walls, but it would be a shame to mess up what they've got here. All right, I think I showed you this one. No, I don't think I did. So this is probably number 4. Okay, so in here you've got the older floor. Probably needs to be, if you want to recapture that old floor look, have it sanded and restained to get a high gloss, and then you would have a beautiful room. So it's a very big room, and again I would say this one is probably 15 by 15. So I've just seen lots of rooms, so that would be my my guess. All right. So closet here. Okay. So things were, they were done. You probably want to have an electrician come visit you for a day and ask him to put more outlets in and make sure they're safely done, and that you have your HGCI outlets near anything with water. Make sure those are up to par. And also there's something here. Find a light switch. makes me kind of nervous when I can't see what I'm walking into. So you have a little room here. This could, clean this out, this could be a little office. Perfect, perfect size. You got shelves up here, and you could make it your office. Okay, this is a large room, probably 15 by 20, something like that. It's big. And it does have the sloped ceiling because on top of it is the roof. You do have a few little dings here. Little ding right there. Looks like somebody took a spackle, metal spackle knife to it or something. This doesn't look like a leak. It looks like somebody smudged something on it from inside. Well, that would certainly be checked out in the inspection. And if it's cosmetic things, we don't ask for those to be corrected. You would be responsible for taking care of that. If it's structural or electrical or plumbing, you know, a leak under the sink, things like that, the owners are expected to pay for that unless they've declared they're not going to fix anything. Sometimes that happens. This MLS sheet does not say as is. So you would have the opportunity to ask for things that you want to be fixed, and we negotiate that and see what we can get for it. Sometimes if we can't get things fixed, or the buyer does not want the seller to be in charge of fixing things, something that happens, they want to make sure it's done according to their standards, they'll ask for a price off as much as what they find out that the repairs are going to cost. And then they ask for that amount off the price. So there's lots of things that, you know, back in the day weren't available, but we do them now with no problem. Okay, so this is an extra little room. And ooh, well, these are dark. They're dark. Okay. Okay, I believe we've seen all the rooms. Let's go back downstairs. And I hope this meets your needs and was as nice as you expected it to be or thought it would be. I think it's really nice. I would put the money to fix it in, and it would be, you know, you put $100 grand in, it'll probably be worth $250. It does say central air and heat. I'm not feeling it right now, so with it just being shown, they probably just don't have it turned on, or they don't have it turned on, the air conditioning very high. Because it is a little bit warm in here, little muggy, a little warm, but it's not bad. Okay, all right, well, I'm gonna close this, turn this off for them. So you really have to look past what they've got in here and picture your things in here, because, you know, they've got some stuff, they've got draperies. You might have a totally different concept for that, and that's perfectly good. That's actually excellent. So you could take that screen off. You could put one of the ones that are flat up against the opening. That's the kind I used. And you do have a gas log fireplace. I'm pretty sure, let me double check. Fireplace, gas log, and wood burning. So you could totally remove that gas log kit and burn wood if you wanted to. And so in the winter, if we have if we have bad weather, snowstorm, well, we don't get snowstorms, we get ice storms. But if we lost our power for whatever reason, then you would have a way to keep warm. So that is a very good thing. And so again, your kitchen, laundry room over here, and Let's see what was right up here. Oh, bath. I knew it was something I was missing. Okay, so this is just a basic bathtub. You can see where they apparently had a gas heater in here at one point. Yeah, there we go. There's a gas connection. It's been disconnected, but you could always, if you wanted to put a gas heater in here, you could just ask the gas company to hook it up. Tub really needs either some work cleaning and caulking or a replacement. So, I won't tell you which, but you can do whatever you want. But the surround, it looks like it's seen better days. Okay. All right, so we're gonna head out. Right here, some of these tiles are sort of buckling a little bit. The edges come up and one of them almost tripped me. It's not sticking up that far, but when I stepped at it, it was, I think it was that one. When I stepped at it, it kind of gave away a little bit. So I would replace these with probably luxury vinyl plank, and much more durable than tile. It's very pretty. It's much prettier. Now right here, I don't know what's going on under here, but I feel a little bit of a soft spot where it doesn't feel like my foot's going to go through, but it just feels a little bit unsure right down under my foot, right there, the front of my foot. So, that's again something that the inspector would check on officially. I'm just telling you unofficially, as another consumer, this is what I see. Okay. If you have any questions after you view the video, feel free to call me, text me, leave me a message to call you, however you want, and I'll be glad to find out anything that you want to know. Oh, it also has, sorry, I thought we were done. It has one key in the lockbox, so I don't think we're going to be able to get in those storage rooms, but we'll try. Oh, there's two keys. Sorry. There we go. Well, that one doesn't want to. Okay, well, it is locked, so that's the thing I'm concerned about. Okay, so we're going to walk out.